All right, we have a very special guest today that I think will foster a very interesting conversation. A new book has captured America's struggle to fulfill the promise of freedom and equality in pictures. It's called The Good Fight, America's ongoing struggle for justice. It includes more than 180 photographs and essays documenting the fight against discrimination and inequality in this country. And joining me is Rick Smolan, the photographer and CEO of Against All Odds Productions. Rick, thanks so much for coming in.
Nice to be here, Dan.
Great to have you on. In compiling The Good Fight here, you focused on stories that have long been ignored, sometimes buried. What are some of the stories that are most salient to you that you kept?
You know, this is a 100-year look at injustice in America, but it's also, I was worried it was going to be a very depressing, sad story that nobody would want to actually look at. You know, every country's got its dark past.
Sure.
And if you ask someone who's Jewish or Muslim or black or gay or a woman or disabled or Latino American, would you rather be in 1918 or 2018? The immediate answer is, okay, things are much better today, but we're by no means, you know, there. So we thought it'd be really good to put into context all of the inspiring struggles, show how much better things are today, talk about what's at stake right now, what's being threatened by our government at the moment, right, by our president, by the people that support him, and just to remind people how fragile these accomplishments are.
Well, you know, it's interesting, Rick, as you leaf through this book, it is very powerful. Many of these images, or some of these images, certainly some people have seen, many have not. And they are all, you know, they say a picture tells 1,000 words or worth 1,000 words. They're gripping photographs, as you can see in this book. And many of them are hard to look at. There's a negative connotation. But if you look at it in the context of the broader struggle of the United States and how far we've come and are still coming, it's not really in that context.
My younger brother's a filmmaker, and he told me, you know, when you go to see a new movie in the movie theaters and you see Tom Cruise hanging from the side of an airplane, blah, 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 you know, before the credits roll, it sort of gets you into the story. So what we did is the beginning of this book has some remarkable pictures. One of them is the Women's March in Washington the day after President Trump was inaugurated. In 2016, only 800 women were running for office. Today, 30,000 women are running for office.
30,000?
30,000.
That's a sea change, isn't it?
You know, with what happened at Marjorie Stone High School, you've now got teenagers all over America turning 18. They're suddenly saying, we can't rely on the politicians or the government or our parents to take care of us. We're going to step in and try to fix this ourselves.
Rick, let me rapid fire with you before we run out of time. What was the criteria you used to pick the photographs? So there's an endless supply. What was the key
We were
factor?
trying to find pictures that would sort of resonate with people. Tomorrow night at the Commonwealth Club here in San Francisco, we have four incredible guests. DeRay McKesson, who does Pod Save the People, Jonathan Greenblatt, the head of the Anti-Defamation League, Ray Suarez from National Public Radio and PBS, are all going to be on stage to talk about these struggles, to share stories, to answer questions from the audience. And you get a copy of the book as part of your ticket, which is pretty cool.
Oh, is that right?
This is a bestseller on Amazon. We're thrilled. It's like $22 on Amazon. It's I used to do the Day in the Life books, but this is the most impactful, most timely book we've ever done.
And this really is a powerful book. And I want to point something out as you prepare to speak to the Commonwealth Club tomorrow night at 5:30. Some of these pages are
it's interactive. It's smartphone enabled, so you can point your tablet or your phone at a different picture. It's 63 different pictures in the book.
Just point your phone.
Yeah, you just point the phone at it. You download a free app called the Good Fight Viewer, and it plays TED Talks, YouTube videos. There's 3.5 hours of video content connected to the book, The Good Fight.
That's a change we didn't have when some of these pictures.
Our friends in Silicon Valley have made this possible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Congratulations on the book. Terrific.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Rick Smolan.